Oh hey, have you ever wanted to turn your closet into a colorful club?
You're gonna love today's episode.
Welcome back to Laugh Cry DIY. I'm your girl Katie, and today I have a very, very special guest with me. Actress, comedian,
Secret hoarder,
Danielle Perez.
Hi.
We are standing here in Danielle's amazing closet that is kind of
Filled with crap.
So Danielle, why did you call me to come over to help you with this closet?
Okay, I called you number one because you're a maximalista, you know what I mean? Just colorful, maximalist whore, we love. And I need my space accessible. I use a wheelchair, I'm an amputee below the knee, so I don't have feet, so I need it to be functional, and that's a couch. We have how many wheelchairs? We have 1, 2, 3 wheelchairs.
3 wheelchairs.
There's golf clubs? I think those are golf clubs.
Do you play golf?
No, I don't. I mean boxes of... I don't have feet. Those are shoe boxes filled with shoes. Who am I kidding? Like, what is that for? Katie, do you want those shoes? What size are you? 8.5? I was an 8.5.
Most importantly, Danielle has an incredible array of beautiful, stunning, gorgeous clothes that are not getting their time to shine because, like so many of us, her closet has just become a dumping ground. So we need to turn this closet into a space that is wheelchair accessible, super functional for her needs, her lifestyle, and her preferences, and most importantly, super cute, fun, and colorful.
A fabulous space, a space that like Mariah Carey would like to get ready in.
I don't know her. Just kidding. I love her. We love you, Mariah.
Oh my God!
I would never.
Mariah, no, we're all in the lamb league here.
Are you ready to get a whole new closet lifestyle makeover?
I am so ready for my life to change.
So step one, we're gonna clear up some space. Okay, before we go on, Danielle and I want to address that this is an incredible mid-century couch. Where did you get it from?
I got it at the Rose Bowl flea market.
Oh, which we're gonna do an episode going to the Rose Bowl flea market.
Which is amazing, and I got this for like an incredible deal, and I wanted to reupholster it, but some dreams you have to let go of in order to move forward.
It's so hard, and do I want to take it? Yes, but I just don't have it in me. We're gonna give it to, it's gonna find the right home, but it's not here. Guys, it's hard for us to let go of that sofa, but also sometimes you just need to clear up space in your life physically, emotionally, psychically, mentally, and spiritually, so that you can create a beautiful space and also get that into the hands of someone who's really gonna love it. You guys, this closet is actually bigger than my first studio apartment and my second studio apartment and my third, to be honest. It's like, I mean, like,
Katie's about to do a backflip in here.
how much, like,
This is wild. Like, I haven't seen this much space open. I feel like I just moved in.
all right, there's still more things, guys, don't worry. Okay, you guys, we just found something that none of you would ever possibly guess what it is. Danielle found her yearbook, and why would we care? You tell them, Danielle.
You might be interested in this yearbook because Meghan Markle graduated from Immaculate Heart High School, the same high school that I went to.
Meghan Markle's in her yearbook. That's, I mean, we're LA, baby.
LA, our most famous graduate. Sorry, Tyra. Tyra Banks also graduated from Immaculate Heart High School.
Guys, one thing we were gonna get her was a hamper, but we just discovered she actually has one.
I have a hamper!
She's had one all along.
Oh my God, Katie, you will never guess what's inside the hamper though.
Oh, with a flat. They're some old prosthetic legs with a Mary Jane. Can I have these? Wait. They're very like J-Lo in the club.
Get on the floor!
Yes.
Nothing says 2010 like a bitch wearing an anchor statement necklace. I wasn't captaining any ship.
Okay, we're basically clear, and we will be back when we are ready to make some magic happen.
Hey, it's Danielle. You might be wondering, where is Katie? And to that I say, do you really need to know? You certainly don't want to go to the police or check my basement, right? So we gotta continue this DIY, and in order to finish my closet, we've gotta pick out the paint. So I'm gonna paint some swatches, and we're gonna see which one we go with. So join me as I paint, and you continue to not wonder where Katie is. She is DIYing, honey. She is giving crafty. What are you guys feeling? Does it feel good? Does it feel like someone's closet who would never hold their friend hostage for their YouTube channel and all their likes and followers? Sample number 2. Honestly, Katie, I cannot believe how pretty they are. You would love it. I know that like truly you are bound and gagged and in a place where you cannot feel, smell, hear, or taste, but you would really feel both of these colors. Y'all, we did it. We swatched paint all by ourselves. For everyone who said, I don't believe in you. For everyone who said, you can't do that. For everyone who hated on you and said you would never be able to swatch paint on your own wall by yourselves when someone else bought the paint for you, gave you the brushes, and cleared out your closet. For all those people that doubted you, this is for them.
Oh hey, here we are back in a beautiful, gorgeous pink room. What color pink did we choose?
Flamingo Peach.
Flamingo Peach by PPG. And we chose this color because it is a gorgeous, light, warm, peachy pink. But for those of you at home who think that all we did was paint the walls pink in this room, you are very wrong. Because we painted the entire room 360, this gorgeous pink, and that is a technique called
Color drenching.
Color drenching.
It's like a return to the womb.
And not only did we color drench the room, we also added custom shelving. We had somebody else do it, and we love that.
We love outsourcing labor.
So here we have these beautiful clothing racks. And Danielle, we chose these for 2 reasons. One, we wanted to get some more shelving on top so that we could display some cute things, which are gonna be very cute, which you'll see later.
And 2, having multiple heights so that different clothes are easier to reach, things are more accessible to me.
So we have these racks.
We have these racks.
But Danielle is not done on her painting journey.
Oh no, we're talking accent colors on the walls.
We can't just live with blank, boring walls. We want to put some fun designs on, and we want to introduce a new color into the space. Now, let's talk about painting accent things. It's probably been about 2 months that we've been going back and forth trying to figure out what the heck we wanted, if we wanted it at all. Because initially Danielle was very scared.
As you know, I do not personally identify as a maximalist, a maximalista. Katie has been slowly coaxing that out of me.
It's my agenda. It's my gay agenda. So we have gone back and forth a billion times on what types of things we might want to put on the wall. Now, if you yourself are freaking out about painting something on the wall and you're going back and forth, and many of you have told me that you feel very indecisive about decor and design decisions.
Pro tip, get colored chalk on the wall, so you can live with it for a little bit. See if you like it, and I do.
So you guys can't see it, but we have written secret codes and spells all over the wall in chalk so that Danielle can kind of live with it and get a sense of placement and see if she liked it and see if we really wanted to pull the trigger. And we are officially ready to paint. So let's get crazy. Let's paint some stuff on the wall. And dear God, please don't let Danielle hate it when it's done. Okay, time to trace patterns. And I'm not gonna lie, I hate this. I'm working with my level and chalk pencils, which are easy to wipe off the wall. They're very cool. And we're gonna do a little freestyle. We're gonna do a little remix. We're gonna,
okay, all right, Carrie.
We're gonna follow our own heart. Okay, we're doing an arch with the good old string and pencil trick. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm off camera. It might take a few tries.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys can't see this on camera, but basically what we want to do is we want to have a stripe that comes through and arches down. And we want the arch, of course, to be even and the same, like 1 foot width. But how do you make sure that your arch is perfectly that? Here is a genius hack. Take a piece of wood and drill. However, so like if you want a 12-inch arch that goes down, drill 2 holes 12 inches apart. You want to find where your 2 lines intersect, and then that's where the arch is going to be, right? So what you want to do is you want to do the bottom one at the intersection, nail it in or hold it in like we're holding it, And then you can put your pencil in the top, and then you can have a perfect arch all the way down. I actually hung a nail in the middle for this one, a lot easier. This is to make a perfect arch on the top. And it really, look at that, okay. Sorry that you're beautiful and perfect and everything. Ugh, mwah. All right, our mystery designs are traced, and now, baby, it is tape time! You guys, we do have a special visitor. This is Toulouse. He is 14. He's a little abuelito. Oh, sorry!
Oh, Papa.
But he was curious, and we do have treats for him. All right, we have a whole room taped off, and now we are doing the classic trick of taping over the line where we're gonna paint with the base wall color. This seals it. This makes sure that when your color goes over it and you peel that tape off, it is a beautiful, crisp, clean line. And all you need to do is just do it with a really small, little, cute makeup brush. Just kidding, do a real brush. We're taped, we're base painted, and now it is time for your very exciting, very glamorous, very sexy color reveal, which is going to be
Banana Mania
by Behr Paint. Ooh, very light on camera, looks very light. In real life, it's a gorgeous yellow, and we're gonna hit this real hard. Boing. Guys, we have these cute little shelves here, and we actually want them to become a part of the design a little bit more. So we're gonna paint these yellow. I wanna say something for camera. When you paint your shelves at home, you should really prime them. We are not going to. We did sand them down, but you should really prime laminate, but what's going on here is not gonna be that heavy, so it shouldn't scratch off that much. If it does, we'll have to reprime it later. Okay, yeah. Guys, always use an angled sash brush if you wanna do lines. That's what I've found helps. And what you wanna do is you wanna have enough paint in it that it pushes the paint to the edge as opposed to like painting the line on the edge. Does that make sense? That way you always get the most precise, beautiful little edge instead of a bunch of like wispy things. Hope that makes sense at all. Danielle, this was a very scary choice for you. How are you feeling now that you see it in real life?
You know, it's a lot. It's definitely, I'm trying, you know, to embrace change. I'm trying to let the yellow wash over me.
I love it. To me, it's like candy colored, but in a fun way, but not maximalist. Don't worry, it's not maximalist.
You know, that's been my fear.
I would never do that to you. But it's not gonna be crazy. Wait till second coat and we'll decide then.
Okay.
Walls are done. Danielle's ordering us lunch, and I'm doing something psychotic. I am gonna paint my shoes while this dries. I have these shoes, and they're fun and colorful, but the middle part is white terry cloth, which means that it is dirty terry cloth. And these are my new painting shoes, so they are meant to get a lot of different paint from projects on them. And for now, I just wanna mix up the terry cloth.
Which color are you using?
We are using Solar Storm by Behr. Ready? Ready? Whoa, that's fun. All right, y'all, it is dried. We are doing second coats now. And one really important thing to do is to peel your tape when it's wet, because that's how you're gonna get the cleanest, crispest line. And it's very sexy if you do it the right way. And now we're wiping the chalk marks off of the wall, which is something they don't ever show you on HGTV. And they never show you touching up paint with your phone as your flashlight. Boop. Okay, so obviously this is a beautiful dressing room, and obviously you need a beautiful glamorous mirror in a dressing room. And one thing Danielle really wanted was an LED like backlit mirror. And as we all know, if you look those up, they can be very pricey, but you can DIY one by just getting some simple LED strips. We will have these linked below. And basically, not only are these LED strips, they're actually motion sensor LED strips. So our idea is that the mirror will hang on the wall. It'll have this little motion sensor hanging out, and then when Danielle moves in front of it, it will activate. So these actually come with a peel and stick like backing, and right now we've just like loosely painter's taped them around to make sure that they fit and that there's enough of it. One note, to make this the most effective, you would put the LEDs on the side, but we didn't want that. We didn't want them visible, so we are putting them to the back. This will reduce a little bit of efficacy, but it'll still be a vibe, don't worry. All right, the good thing is that these are really flexible and you can kind of navigate them as you need to. And now is the moment of truth if they will in fact turn on. Oh, yeah. And now it is time to get this bad boy on the wall. And one thing we did with all of these elements, we really designed them around the element that was gonna be in the space. So for this one, we didn't do an arch around it. We made it so that it's kind of a double arch. Do you see? Cool. Now again, we're designing this room for practicality and accessibility, and one thing Danielle wanted was a kind of selfie station, basically a place for her to put her phone and be able to take kind of an outfit of the day photo. So we just got this cute little piece. Pro tip guys, this is a bookend. Use it as a little display ledge. It's one of the easiest and best hacks I can give you. You can find these cheap, you can thrift them. Ah! Okay, so we are focusing on functionality, practicality, and beauty. And Danielle had one big request for this space.
Yes, fun fact about me, I'm an Aries Taurus cusp with Sagittarius rising, and I have ADD. So I need to see everything. Otherwise, I never know it's there. I will never use it. It will go in a drawer and it will stay there until years later, I invite Katie over to excavate my life and remake another room. So I need to be able to put things in a place where I can see them.
Yes.
Open storage.
Exactly. So we did not want to do necessarily a full chest of drawers. We wanted to make the most of the space, keep it open so that Danielle can navigate around in the wheelchair. And most importantly, we wanted to use this kind of weird, awkward space. We have a little bit of a kitty corner wall here. So we were like, let's turn it into helpful open storage. And for that, let's go to everybody's best ex-girlfriend, IKEA. We'll go back a little bit. Overshot the shot, guys. This here is a beautiful classic IKEA callus. Very helpful, very functional, very budget friendly. You can hack it however you want. So
I switched out the original hardware with these custom babies.
Beautiful. You can also, you guys, if you don't know, IKEA makes a bunch of inserts. So these drawers are actually inserts. You can get dividers, things like that. As you can see, we've already added a little acrylic divider for leggings.
Do you want to see what's inside the drawer?
Oh my gosh.
Now here's some things you can't buy. Ooh, custom velvet lined drawers. Did this take me way too long? Yes. Was I inspired by Katie French of Love Cry DIY? I sure was. Adhesive velvet fabric on cardboard, and you just measure a billion times and cut with an X-Acto knife until you get it right.
All right, things are painted. Things are looking beautiful. And one thing we want to add to this space now is something very fun and very dramatic and frankly unnecessary. Danielle has canned lights in here, so she doesn't actually need overhead lighting. But when we were talking about fun things to add to the space, there was something we found that we decided we do need. And something that Danielle had showed me in her mood boards was a lot of fringe lamps. And I said, why don't we make our own fringe chandelier and why don't we make it very dramatic? So, you guys might recall from a previous episode, linked below, we have made a series of gorgeous mustard fringe chandeliers, and we're going to set these up. And guys, these are thrifted lampshades that we added fringe and gold banding and little chain hooks to. Very simple, very easy. You could do it. You and your grandma could do it. If you're a grandma, you could do it with your grandkids. Ooh. These don't have lights in them. You could easily attach a plug-in pendant to actually make them light, but we don't need to do that. They're just here for aesthetics and drama and the fashion looks.
Oh my God!
Guys, should I get bangs? Tell me right now, should I get bangs? Now, the fringe is like a little uneven. You could leave it like that. We're gonna like even it out a little bit. Okay guys, these are usually my sewing shears, but I may or may not have used them to cut something I shouldn't have. Which now I remember was actually the gold band on these. All right. Oops. So these are not doing the clean cuts they should. We might have to do this off camera. But one thing we are gonna do is for eagle-eyed Danielle Perez over here, who has a very keen eye for things, our hooks in the ceiling are white and the anchors show. So we are gonna paint sloppily the little hooks and stuff pink so that Danielle's eyes are not offended when she looks to the skies.
Thank you. Thank you, Katie.
And if you guys wanted to know, measuring these centered in the room and tiered down on a sloped ceiling was a moment of hell. Hey Danielle, what are you doing?
Oh my God, okay, we are trying to turn this into this.
Danielle's Florals, a new business coming to Etsy soon. They look gorgeous though.
Thank you.
They really do. Now, one big feature in this room is this window, and we wanted to incorporate like a little design through it. And anytime there's something beautifully centered in a room, I love to flank it with like sconces or something fun. And today we're doing something very, very fun, which is these incredible, stunning, gorgeous, dried floral bouquets that Danielle made. Guys, hire her for your wedding, your bar mitzvah, your next quinceañera. Side note, I'd like to rant. We wanted gold planters that hung on the wall. We could not find them for the life of us. Do you know what I had to do? We had to go to Target, get regular gold planters, then I had to buy a metal drill bit and drill a hole in the back so that it would go in. Thank you for understanding my misery, but honestly, worth every metal splinter in my eye to do that. Can we get these in cleanly and nicely around the florals?
In the name of Beyonce, Whitney, and Mariah Carey,
Please let us get these into the wall.
let us get these beautiful florals into the wall.
With no violence.
In our name, Rihanna.
Okay, before we go on, let's actually bring the clothes back in here. Oh hey, there's clothes. They're beautiful, they're gorgeous, they're elegant, they're stunning. But this is not just a room for clothes. Danielle also has two very special guests that are gonna live in this home.
So this is Janet. I'd like to introduce the channel to her. She's got a dark root, but a gray tip. Okay, she's lived some years. It's showing. She's sitting on a wig stand that I made by losing my mind.
She's deeply traumatized because she got these beautiful wig heads and they are styrofoam. And as you guys may or may not know, regular spray paint will melt styrofoam. She needed to be lavender.
I tried getting spray paint primer that you apply and then spray paint, and when that didn't work, I went and I got plaster of Paris and I mixed it up and I shellacked the whole head. And what you don't see, the face. The horror, the absolute horror. Anyway, so that's like literally why we wear wigs. It's to hide the trauma that's been done to us, to put on a brave lace front. And now Black China. I don't know why she's named Black China. I think because she took the Kardashians to court and lost.
Janet's had a rough time already. So Black China and Janet, they need to live here. They need to have their moment. And Danielle also scored these adorable, very cool, funky resin pieces. They're actually bookends, but they fit so well between the girls. And we're gonna add in last few things just to sass it up. This very Y2K backpack. We have a very, very fun Polaroid. A little candle baby. You know we had to make use of these shelves, so we got some very cute little lavender jewelry trees. Showcase those little purses. More trees. ASMR. And as you will recall, we have our gorgeous, beautiful dried floral arrangements. And pro tip, people, if you have pampas in your life, you're gonna have a lot of flyaways in your life, and it's gonna get on things. So what you're gonna wanna do is hit it with some spray paint.
Or hairspray.
You're right. Hairspray. Hairspray. All right, we're back in the salon again with sharper scissors this time. Cool. Now, we have paint, we have mirrors, we have lots of fun things, but we need to do a little bit more storage. And again, per Danielle's desires, we want to make this accessible and we want to show off the fun, sassy accessories that she has. So here we have a wall, and here we are going to put on beautiful gold hooks so that we can hang things on them. What a concept. And we're starting to fill out these cubes, and as we will recall in the brief, we needed to make sure that things were easy, accessible, and kind of open so that Danielle could see what she has. And so I always say, like, design the way you actually are gonna live. And one thing she needed was like bra storage that was like easy to access. So we decided to make her sophisticated, elegant, a woman of the world by putting her bras on gold handled trays. That's something else you don't see on HGTV, folks. We've color coded them so it feels a little bit more like a store. And like I said, I'm a big fan of making spaces that work for you. And this not only works for us, but it turns us on. That's... And we're gonna sass it up even more. We've got our little fun, groovy lavender wave. Danielle got these adorable little wavy acrylic trays that stack. Perfect for like a little ring dish as she's coming in and out. Danielle also has more wigs, and she actually got these adorable wig bags, which are a perfect little pop to sit there, easily accessible, until we can emotionally deal with more mannequin heads and more trauma. And now we are bringing in the piece de resistance, one of our favorite things ever.
No closet dressing room is complete without a sitting area for guests. Yes, that's right. I will be changing in front of people, and if you come over, I'll change in front of you. And that's why you get to sit here.
This beautiful yellow velvet, curvy, gorgeous bench is not only beautiful, serves a very specific purpose for Danielle.
In order to change, I need to get up on my wheelchair, to get out of my leggings, to get into my dresses. So I usually need a hard, low surface to stabilize myself in order to pop myself up on my chair. So I get to do that with this gorgeous bench, and she will be loved and touched and useful
And caressed.
She's gonna be rode hard.
Rode hard and very, very loved. And now you guys, you've been here with us through the drama, through the pain, through the
highs, the lows,
the triumphs, and the devastations. And now you guys have finally earned your big reveal! Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to Danielle for hanging out with us. If you guys didn't see our episode where we made the fringe lamps, make sure to watch that. It will be linked below. Danielle, how do you feel about your new space?
Kitty, you've changed my life. Literally, you're changing lives. You're giving me joy. I can't wait to get dressed every single day now.
And I can't wait to sit here and watch you. So now, honestly, I think there's only one more thing for us to do.
Fashion show! Shimmy, shimmy. Sequin City.
Well, you guys, we're never leaving. This is my real hair. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'd like to thank the Academy for allowing me on Laugh Cry DIY and giving me the courage and strength to explore my inner maximalist. It's official, Katie. You did it. You broke me.
Guys, hit subscribe if you had fun today. Feel free to join my email list, which is linked below. And feel free to follow Danielle Perez on social media, and her accounts are also linked below. Okay, we love you guys. Thank you. Stay living in the closet. Bye.